Hi guys and welcome back to my channel, and yeah, I have a lot of colour on my face. What happened here? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see by the title, this is a collab with the gorgeous Cassie. I'm going to have all her information and the tutorial she did linked down below, so after you watch my video here, make sure you go check her out over there and of course subscribe. Today we decided to do a collaboration on our favourite villains, and I decided to do Poison Ivy, which, side note, I don't actually wear a lot of colour on my face ever. I'm a neutral girl, so seeing all this colour on my face is a little bit off-putting, and I do feel a little bit out of my element. I have to admit I wasn't so confident with doing this tutorial compared to my other tutorials, but I still had a lot of fun. I attempted to do a cut crease and I don't think I did that bad. Like I said before, head over to Cassie's channel if you really want to see someone do wonders with colour, because that is her thing. She is great with colour and I bow down to her after this tutorial. I don't think I have anything else to say, so if you want to see how I recreated this look, then just keep watching. Thanks guys. So to start off with, I already have my primer on and I just used the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I just got a wee sample size of this one here. And as my foundation, I'm wanting something full coverage, and so I'm going to be using my Estee Lauder Double Wear. Now I'm just going to use my flat top kabuki brush to blend this in as always. So I do have some blemishes at the moment, so to cover them up I'm going to be using my Revlon Photo Ready concealer. They're not necessarily blemishes, they're just scarring from blemishes. And I'm just using that and then just tapping that out with my finger. To start off with the eyes, I'm going to be using this cream set that I got, and it's the bareMinerals cream stack up, and this is in SP1 white. And I'm just going to use this just on the lids of my eyes, just so that any shadow that I stick on top is really going to pop. Just to set that colour down, I'm just going into my in the No palette, and I'm just taking that colour Air, which is just like a creamy white colour, and I'm just using that, might even just use my finger because it's easier, to set down that white, just so that when we put a powder of eyeshadow on top, it doesn't catch on the cream and then you can't blend it. So to start off this look, I'm doing a cut crease. The colours I'm going to be working with are just out of this random palette. You could totally use a BH Cosmetic shadows. They're really good. That's pretty much just like these. So the colour scheme I'm working with is these greeny colours. So I'm going to be using both of the greens out of these palette, but I will show you which green I use each time. So to start on the lid, I'm just taking this really bright neon green colour and I am tapping that onto the eyelid. And I'm going to keep this colour below my crease. So as you can see, I have this greeny Kermit colour just on my eyelid. I'm now going to go in with a darker green, and for that I am using here, and this is going to be like our transition green. So for that I am taking just this dense wee brush. I'm going to tap it into that green, tap off the excess, and I want to focus this above the crease. I'm now going to go in with a darker greener colour, and for this I am going in with this colour right here, and on the tip of the brush, like before, tap off the excess. So I've got product on one side of my brush and there's no product on the side. I'm going to put the brush where the product is and lean it upwards so that the product is against my skin, and this is just an easy way of really helping to carve out that crease. I'm actually going to pick up a bit of yellow first, just a little bit, tap off the excess, tiniest bit of yellow. And I'm going to run that the top of that green before it hits the brow bone, and that's just going to help fade that green out, sort of acting as a transition colour. So now I'm going in with my black, and I'm using that same wee green brush that we used, and I'm just dipping one side of the brush into the product. I'm just going into that crease again, but I'm just deepening out the outer third of my eye. Well, actually the half, so from the outer corner into the half of the eye. Now I'm just going on with another flat shader brush. Just using this brush to blend that tail end of the line. So now turning the brush and then using that to blend that black up. Now going in with a dense fluffy brush. Again, this one has no product on it, and we're going to use this to blend that black out. Pick up a little bit more of that yellow and just run that again over at the top, just to help blend everything out. Now I'm just going to go in and fill in my brows. So now I've got my brows filled in. I did do them a lot bolder than I normally do, only because I am wearing such a dramatic look and colours on my eyes that the brows can get lost in all that colour and stuff that's going on the eyelids. Now just going in to finish up, I'm taking this white colour from the palette there, and I'm just going to use that to highlight on my brow bone. Now I am just going to go in and highlight, and I'm just using my Collections Cosmetic Concealer, and I'm placing that underneath my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, and then on my chin, and then a little bit on my forehead. And then to buff that all out, I'm using my angled top kabuki, and I'm just going to pat that out. Now to set all my under eye concealer, I'm going in with my bareMinerals under eye setting powder, and I'm just using this small Natio travel brush thing. I'm going to go in and do my winged liner, and for that I'm going to be using my Maybelline gel liner and just a angled top brush. So for my liner, I'm just tracing from the lower lash line up to the eyebrow, and then bringing it back down to the lash line. So now that we've got that on, I am now going to do my lower lash line, and to start that off I am using this red from my Ben Nye cream palette, and just on this wee artsy brush picking some up of that cream colour, and I'm going to run this on my lower lash line. This is just going to act as our base for our red shadow to go on top, and I'm just going to pat that out. I'm going in with that red palette again, and I am taking this red shadow here and I'm putting that underneath my lash line. To place that under the lash line, I'm going to use this brush here, and I'm just first going to pat it down. And then I am going to blend it out with this brush. And now I'm just going to put some mascara on because it's feeling weird without it. And I'm also going to put false lashes on. Lashes, I'm going to be using my XO Beauty, the Gold Digger. Okay, so we are done with the eyes. Now I am going to go on to the rest of the face. To start off with, I'm going in with my Bobbi Brown bronzer in Golden Light. And I'm taking that on a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to warm my skin up with this. And going in with a more smaller dense wee dome brush, and I'm using the same bronzer, and I'm just going to contour. I'm just going back in with my bronzing brush and bringing some of that bronzer onto the apples of my cheeks. Mainly because I'm not going to be using a blush today because I have so much colour going on in my eyes. I couldn't even think of what colour I would put on my cheeks. So we're going to skip the blush today, and I'm just really warming up my skin. I am going to highlight though, and to highlight I'm using my Sleek contour kit in medium, and I'm taking that highlight shade on just a small dome brush and putting that on my cheekbones. And putting that on the tip of my nose. Whatever's left on my brush, I'm just bringing it down the centre of my face. For my lips, you could do two separate options. You could go super nude because there is a lot else going on the face, or if you really wanted to get into that character, you could do the red on the lips. So I'm going to do the nude so that you can see what it's like with the nude, and this is just Maybelline and Tantalizing Taupe. This lipstick is very, very pale grey on me, so I'm going to pop a little bit of Matte 7 from Maybelline on top. So this is what it would look like with a nude lip, and I just kind of backcombed my hair up a bit so it looked a little bit cray. And this is what it would look like with the red lipstick. So that is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me recreate this. I always used to think that she was like the good one. I didn't actually ever think she was a villain. But no. This look was awesome to create, as like I don't do that much colour with my makeup. So to put all this colour all on one is pretty extreme. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this look, and I hope it inspired some of you to add a little bit more colour in your everyday look. In New Zealand it is coming up to spring, so I'm really looking forward to putting out some spring tutorials, but also for my viewers that are in America, I will also be doing some more autumn tutorials. So once again, thanks for watching, and also make sure you check out the lovely Cassie that I did this tutorial with. She's absolutely gorgeous and she's so funny. So I'll have all her information down below in the description. Like and comment if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you're new. Thanks guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, bye! Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would film my lime crime swatches video.